Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ashley and I am a stay-at-home mom. I love all things cleaning, homemaking, and on my channel, you are going to find a lot of cleaning motivation, organization, and home inspiration. If that's something that you're interested in and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me as we declutter and clean some areas of my kitchen that are in desperate need of organization. The first area that we are tackling is underneath my kitchen sink. So this is where we keep all of our household cleaning products. Also, you guys saw at the beginning of this video that I had cleaning products that were actually just thrown in there and piled on top of each other. So it has reached a point where it just doesn't work anymore. It's not a good system. So what I'm doing right now is just taking everything out. That way I can see what we have. And then I'm going to be wiping down. We have these, you guys can see, these white mats that we got from Walmart. I'm not sure the name, but I feel like you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. They're meant for cabinet spaces or any areas where like you just want to protect, like for us, basically our cabinets. So we did get new cabinets a couple of years ago and I just don't want there to be any like scratches or water damage. So we use these, they work very nicely and they honestly needed a good deep clean after I pulled out all these cleaning products. So I'm really glad that I took the time to do this. So throughout today's video, you are going to notice that I'm kind of playing around with things and ideas with organizing. So right now I am just using this bin. I actually got this at Marshall's and I'm putting all of the bathroom cleaning products in there. I wanted to test it out before putting it into the cabinet because the way that our sink hits the bottom of the cabinet, only certain like cleaning products can be in like certain areas, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to test it out, and then you know what, rest assured everything was perfect. I just placed it back in as it was and everything looked great. I also just wanted to mention that this, all in all, probably took me maybe 10 minutes to do. And I did it while my daughter was napping, and I was just so surprised at how little time this actually took. And this has been in the back of my mind every time I go into this cabinet, you guys. I'm like, I really need to clean that out. I really need to clean it out. And it really didn't even take me that much time. So I hope that if you have anywhere in your home that this gives you the motivation, even if it's something as small as like I don't know, a utensil drawer that has just been piling up, or like I said, like earlier, a junk drawer, or maybe a kitchen cabinet or somewhere like in your bedroom and your nightstand. Sometimes I feel like we can build it up to be like this big daunting thing, and then we actually do the task and it's like, oh wow, that wasn't really bad at all. And then you feel so much better afterwards. So I'm kind of laughing because I didn't realize that we actually have basically like two junk drawers, it seems like, in our kitchen. Let me know how many you guys have. I feel like normally it's just like one junk drawer, but we have this one and then another one that I'm going to show you guys here really soon. But let me know how many you have, if any at all. So right now I'm just taking away things that don't actually belong in this drawer and have a separate home, and I'm just putting that aside on our kitchen table so that way later I can put it away. And I'm really just kind of going through things. I have an area where I keep candles and such, so I wanted to move those tea lights, and then I don't know what those little, like, I think they're called like wax burners, maybe not, but I wanted to move those as well. I had a couple of those in here. So these are just wedding cards. We have a couple weddings coming up, so I just wanted to keep these in easy reach. But let me know if you guys are like one of those people that has a bunch of cards lying around and ready to go in your home for any kind of event. I feel like I should probably do that and just like get a bunch of them in bulk. But let me know if you guys do that or have done that in the past. But I feel like I should do that. Also, same thing as I mentioned earlier, I'm just kind of playing around to see what works best. I was trying to see if the cards fit inside of this little box. These are thank you cards that I have just ready to go anytime I need to write a thank you card. So I was kind of just playing around with that a little bit. And when you're organizing your space, it's really important to think about functionality. I feel like if I don't think about like a functional process, then before I know it, things get out of place and it's harder to maintain an organized space. So that's something that I'm always trying to work on, like just thinking about and trying to be like innovative with. So this is the current status of our Tupperware cabinet. Let me know what yours is like. Ours wasn't horrible, but sometimes I like to just kind of go in there, give it a little refresh. I really like to keep all of the caps for like our Rubbermaid Tupperwares, and then I don't know the other brand that we have, but we have these like navy blue caps that you guys will see. I like to just keep them all in one area. That way I know where to go and I'm not playing like this game of trying to match, you know, the bottom to the top. And I'm sure you guys know Tupperware it can be a thing. So if you guys have been around, then you know that I finally used up the Fresh Scent Power Wash and moved on to the Apple one, and I could not be happier. I actually had quite a few of you guys comment that you also felt that the smell was not that great. And my sister was over the other day, and she also told me that she tried the Fresh Scent and was not a fan. So that makes me feel better. I wasn't sure if it was like my pregnancy nose. I know I'm not pregnant anymore, but I think that being pregnant, like my scents are just so different now. Let me know too if you're postpartum, if you guys have noticed that as well. So right now I am just doing a quick tidy up of the main kitchen space, and let me know, when I was filming this, I was just thinking, I like to, and I get this from my mom and my babcia, and I like to basically wet a paper towel and wipe down the countertops first before I go in with any cleaner. And my babcia that had passed, for those of you that don't know, that is grandmother in Polish. She always used to have like a wet paper towel around anytime she was like at our house. And she's so cute. She would use it like religiously, I think like the same one for the day. And I don't know, this just like made me think of her. I don't know if that's kind of strange to put in here, but let me know if you guys do that too, or if you just go right in with your cleaner. I just find that when I go in with a wet paper towel, it just helps to get any like crumbs and gunk and whatever. And then I can go in with like a nice final clean with the actual cleaner. So that concludes our video for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I decluttered and organized and cleaned up my kitchen. I'm so glad to have you here. And if you aren't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of our community.